Yeah, I'm just taking baby steps now. I think Emilia has the gratitude.
How is everyone? I think you might be observing prayers or something. I can see Aliu Jalo, I can see Abdullah Drame, I can see Timbo, Jao Aliu, Babukar something.
Saribu.
Yes.
Hey, hey, good afternoon. Aisa.
Hi, good afternoon, Abel. How are you?
Ah,
Able.
it's been a while.
It's been ages.
Able.
You,
Oh,
Abel himself.
where
Come on,
is
Able.
Emily?
Where have you been?
Hey, you. I hope Emily is not nice like how I last saw her before.
I think she looks even better now, Emilia.
Hello.
I hope you are not like how you were before. Very nice then, huh?
Ah, maybe.
She's more beautiful now.
She's better
Seriously?
now.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
she
no,
has
no,
improved
no.
since
Then
last time.
something has increased her beauty. Good to see you all back here.
Good to see you
Likewise,
too.
nice to see you all
Likewise,
again.
likewise, Martin.
Is that my Keta Masari?
Hello.
Tuto man saba actually. It's Keta man saba. No man sari anymore.
No, it's Manzaring.
No,
Where
it's
you
Masari, not
where?
Masapa.
Yeah, just a change of prefix.
Seriously?
Change of the suffix. Sorry. Yes, Keta man
Yeah,
saba.
for
No
you.
man sari
You
anymore.
will never be Masaba. You are Manzaring.
No, you are Masari, my brother. When did you have the name
Is that
ceremony
my
to make
boss?
it possible?
Is that my boss? Njejame, huh? Is that my
Yes.
boss?
It's the boss of the bosses.
Ebul,
Big boss for that matter. Big boss.
what
Yes,
are you
sir.
up to?
Sadegu, bring out money. Bring out money, Sadegu.
Yo. Well, call your friends. Ebul, call your friends. I mean, Keta. Let them be online. There should be many people here, not only 10 people here.
Yes, I'll do just that now. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
just
do
Yeah.
just that.
go to your pages and
Get more
tell
people
them it's
today.
time there. Go to your pages and then call some of them that you are close to. We have to take this one seriously, please.
Exactly.
Consider it done, sir.
It's two in
Consider
one
it done, sir.
Ebul, call your people, please. All the advisors, let them be on the
Yeah,
on the call.
reason anyone did, yeah.
Otherwise, I'll deal with all of you.
No,
Thank you.
I say it's having that power, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jamme. Yeah, my case is two in one though, but anyway, it doesn't make much difference.
Yeah, 2 in 1. I want to have many 2 in 1s or 3 in 1s. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Good to be back. Good to see all of you or hear all of you. Aisha, why do you leave me, Aisha?
Sadi, how can I leave you? Like you are like
I've
you
not
know,
seen you in ages.
like the Jibinda Koto that you have in the house. Even though we have new Jibinda, you always go back to the old one.
Yeah, but you don't drink from there now. So what is the problem?
Okay, you are
Let
like
me see soul is here. What is in?
Yeah, I see one coming.
but you're always gonna be like that legendary Jibinda. I
All
cannot
right.
leave you. I cannot leave you.
Sentimental value, but no present value.
It's dear to heart. It's dear to heart. So it's like something you keep in the museum. Archive. Hey Wally. Why do you have this camera on? Oh, I also forgot on your camera.
Another one also is in.
Good,
Safi is
good,
in.
good afternoon. Good
Today will
afternoon,
be the
everyone.
best day.
Good afternoon, everyone.
I don't know.
Hello, Aisha. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Grandma
Good
Johnson, please.
afternoon, Darcy. How are you?
I'm fine. And you, Aisha?
I'm very well, thank you. Trying to
That's
navigate under the hot sun,
good.
but alhamdulillah.
All right, that's great.
Thank you. Papa.
Isa, you guys put it on your pages, all of you. Let the advisors join. Let the coaches join.
Yes,
Let's push. I know they are all busy, but you know what?
exactly.
This is
And
key.
Party sent reminder. I'm producing a reminder. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Even if it's a reminder, we still need. Just say, call your friends. Just say, Ibrahima,
If not, like, let's see, but because we're almost like 20
why is
minutes in
Janko? Why
now.
is others? Are they not on the group? All of them. Let them join. Forward the link to their personal WhatsApps so that they can all join now.
So, Jana,
We can do it. All of us. Let's send to 5 people or so. Those contacts we have, and ask them to join. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Hello, Mr. Chairman. May I suggest Party start moderating, just in case people have other things to do. I think we've given
Yeah,
more time there.
I
So
agree.
whoever comes in, they can just join us.
Yep.
Please, thank you.
It's back to you, Fatih.
Yes. So Party, please do the honors. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear, Safari. Loud and clear from my end.
Great.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, we hear you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. May I just try to share my screen first? Let me see if I can share my screen and we can start. The screen is visible also, right? It's visible. Could you please confirm if the screen is visible?
Yes, from my side, it is.
All right, positive.
Yes,
Good afternoon.
it's visible.
Thank you very much. Thank you for confirmation. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, esteemed coaches, and to the chairperson, the chairman of the Association of Business College, the Association of Business Coaches, Mr. Sari Jame. My name is Mamadou Fati. I am the secretary to the Association of Business Coaches, the Gambia. Today, we are having a very important occasion, that is the annual general meeting. This is an activity that have been dragging for so long since the initiation of this association. We have not had an AGM. It is a constitutional requirement to have an annual general meeting, which is aimed at reviewing some of the performances that we've been doing over the years, which includes activity reports, finance reports, and some major achievements, and of course, sharing some of the challenges that we've gone through over the period. A lot of things had happened. There were a lot of activities, a lot of issues that were going on, and the governance structure from the steering committee to the secretariat to the certifying board have been working in tandem to resolve some of those issues, to see that ABC thrive, and then realize the aims and objective of which this association was formed. We have a couple of events or activities lined up today, but before going further, I would like to call on the chairman, Mr. Sadibu Jame, to give an opening remark and bless us towards starting this annual general meeting. And I would also like to thank each and every one of you for taking your precious time to join this important event. The association is ours. It is our responsibility to nurture a professional association that generations that are yet unborn will benefit from. So it is not a call for Fatih, it is not a call for Mr. Jami or Aisha, it's a call for everyone. We are asking each and every one of you to participate, to partake in the proceedings, in the deliberations and plans towards the next phase of the association. On that note, I would like to thank you once again and call on Mr. Chair to give an opening remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fatih. I think this is it's like home for every one of us, and it's like family for all of us. First of all, I want to thank you all so very much for making it to today's AGM. It's an innovative way of doing it, to get people to travel from different places to converge on a place is difficult, but now we can, with the help of technology, we can do it. As we speak, Fatih is in some other continent. I'm sure some others also are in different places and are able to come and be together for a very good cause. The ABC, when we started, it appeared to be an impossible journey, but all of you know that we have started and we've started moving. This is a great milestone today. But like Fatih has said, it should have been some time ago, but it couldn't have happened due to very good reasons why this couldn't have happened. And I'm sure we are here today. It's a day of reckoning to see exactly what has happened over the years and the successes, the challenges, and the way forward. Today, we can say we are part of history that have made ABC a success in the Gambia. A success for the fact that not only did we form ourselves into a company or an association, we went ahead and even did some good job for people, for businesses. And that's why today I can say it's a great success. Some of the projects that we worked on, ITC Agro Mentorship Program, that all of you and most of you have participated, and it was a success. We also had the UNDP LVG program, that is reduction of economic and social vulnerability of poor and marginalized populations in the protected forest areas. And this was another success. This was especially those that were affected by the COVID-19. And so many of us have participated and done so many other projects and supported, from the stage of having idea generation to development of a constitution, to development of other working tools. Today we can say ABC is a fully fledged association. A day like today is important to take stock of what has happened. It has not been rosy all the time. It has been tough. And I must say, the secretariat have done an amazing job of taking the mantle of leadership, even without any pay, without any compensation. And today they are very far in building a very great association. But this is not the end of the journey. All of us have been brought to support, and we've done our part. We may not have been perfect, we may not have done everything right, but we've attempted to do everything right and did all we could, and we had positive results. And for that reason, I want to thank each and every one of us who has participated, supported, contributed, and also done their very, very best to ensure that all the contracts and projects that we took, we were able to deliver on them. The steering committee, of which I'm a chairman, has also lived its required number of years. And it's time for us to move, and it's time for people to come in. The challenge we have had in the past is people to come in and take responsibility. And I must urge all of you to come in and take responsibility. Even today, I am not going to be a chairman again. I'm going to be a member of ABC. This is the most important part. I may not be a member, a secretariat member, but she's a member of ABC. And this group should grow and grow and grow. That's why we can solve every problem. Remember, the interactions we do with all these businesses, if we work together, we can solve a lot of problems. And that's why today I'm going to urge all of us to stay on this course, and we allow other people to also come and with new vigor, new energy to run the ABC. That's why I want to urge all of us today, as I've seen on the agenda, there will be vacancies that will be, we'll perhaps fill them today, because this is an AGM. Anybody who is not here, you are represented. So we should fill all these vacancies and ensure that new energy is instilled. That's why we say democracy. No one person should lead forever. If they have done something, yes, give us all the feedback. We take all the feedback, and the new coming executive or secretariat will also work on that and have learned from the mistakes you might have done, and they become more successful than we are. The next one to also succeed you will become more successful than you are. And if you do that, I'm telling you, in the next 10 years, this will not be a strong force only in the Gambia, but even outside. And to be part of this, you can really build your own CV to say, I have participated and I am part of the business coaches of the Gambia. And this is why I want to throw my last dice. That is to encourage all of us to take positions, and bring in the new energy needed to take this corporation or the association to the next level. On that note, I want to thank each and everyone. And I also want to thank those who have supported us, the UNs, the ITCs, partners like what you call GENE. They've all been supporting us, bridging gaps, this GAIN. We worked with a lot of others and they supported us. And I want to ask all of us to say a big thank you to all of them, and also to say to ourselves a big thank you. But for me, most especially, I want to say a big thank you to my secretariat that have done an amazing job. On that note, I thank you all very much. And let me stop here for now. And I declare this AGM open and wish all of us the very best. I thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thumbs up for Mr. Chairman Sadibou Jammeh for that wonderful remarks, affirming the commitment of the Secretariat. Of course, like he highlighted, there have been tremendous success or achievement that have been achieved over the years. There was back and forth, although it is what characterized in life. Alhamdulillah, we are able to achieve some of those things. But we, as Secretariat, we are not able to achieve most of these things without the support and participation of the steering committee under the leadership of the very speaker, Mr. Sadibou Jammeh. We had online sessions with them, we had offline sessions with them, and they're always supportive. Him and his team are always at our service to support and then push things for the Association of Business Coaches. In spite of the fact that it is based on pro bono, no one is paid, but they, out of their precious time, took the busy moment to support the association. So we would like to thank Mr. Jammeh and his team for their support over the years. And like he said, we are also calling on the coaches to come forward and volunteer, to come forward and contribute your quota towards the development of the association. It is not my individual property. It is not ISA's individual property. It is not Emilia's property. It is our collective property. It is our collective association. So let us come forward and support the association in realizing the aims and objectives. So once again, thank you, Mr. Jammeh, for that remarks. The next item we have on today's agenda is a technical report that is ITC Agro-Mentorship Program. And this particular report, I will take you through the report, Mamadou Fati, and then the next my colleague. Just a minute, let's switch to that report. This is the ITC Agro-Mentorship Project. The main reason for sharing some of these reports is to let the members know these are some of the things that have been going on. Some of you are not left outside or left out in some of these projects because you were the very coaches that were recruited or the very mentors that were recruited to implement this project. So we'll take you through this report. If you have any question, if you have any query, you can ask at the end of the presentation. So I hope the screen is clear, is visible. The font size is okay, or do I need to increase it? If it is okay, could you please confirm before I go further into the presentation? And you could do that by unmuting your mic and please confirming, because I'm not able to see your reactions.
Okay, Simon has risen up. I don't know whether he will have something quickly, Patty. Thank you.
Sure. By all means, please. I'm not able to see the reaction, so if you want to talk, if you want to interject, please just unmute your mic and you can stop me. So Simon, please. Simon, are you there?
Or Seiko, either of you, you can say whatever you want to say. Your hands are risen up. Thank you.
Simon or Seiko? Could you please come forward?
No, it's okay with me. It's okay with me. I just joined late and realized my hand was up. It's okay with
All
me.
right. All right, thank you. Good. Simon, you're okay? All right. So we move forward. Time is of essence. This is the ITC agro-mentorship project, which was $634.64 budget project, 500,000 plus project that was handed over to the Association of Business Coaches through the ITC. It was called the ITC Agro-Mentorship Project. We implemented that project and we implemented it successfully. The project, there was a project number, which is 00133-764. It was the project number, and the project title was Reduction of Economic and Social Vulnerability of the Poor and Marginalized Populations in Protected Areas affected by COVID-19. The chairman have given a little bit synopsis of this project title. So there are key activities that were done during this project, and one of it is mentoring sessions. Coaches were recruited from amongst you, the coaches in ABC, and you had sessions. There were sessions in West Coast region, in the Greater Banjul area, in the Central River region, the Lower River region, and the North Bank region, and these were ABC coaches. We do not recruit coaches from outside. All the coaches were recruited from the Association of Business Coaches. And the next activity that was done under this project was monitoring and evaluation. This was done by the Secretariat. So we had monitoring activity and evaluation. And we also had follow-up calls to mentors and mentees to ensure that the project aligns with the aims and objectives, everything is going as expected. And there were also reports that were reviewed, and those reports were also reviewed by the members of the Secretariat. So some of those coaches that were in that project would attest to the confirmation, the sending of reports to the coaches, the adjustments and all that we have been done. So these were the key activities that were done during this project. The statistics of participants, 33 females participated in this project. So we were able to reach or impact 33 females. This is a plus, and 17 males. So I think this gender parity or advocacy for gender equity is being observed here. And this is also a plus. We were able to reach 33 females and 17 males. So this is also something that it's worth to highlight. There were key areas of focus and achievements. Now, the key areas that we are focusing on is business formalization. We were focusing on helping clients or entrepreneurs to formalize their business. And when we talk about formalizing their businesses, it means registering their business. Someone mic is on. Could you please mute your mic? Could you please mute your mic? Someone's mic is on. Could you please mute? Thank you. So there was business formalization. So we got an achievement of, yes, hello? So
But you may just have to go continue, because otherwise some of them are not aware. Just continue, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. So 88% businesses were registered, during this period. This is a big achievement. And we also focus on market linkages. One of the areas that this project was focusing on was market linkages, and branding. That's also another area that we are focusing on. Social media accounts to help the clients or entrepreneurs open social business accounts, and that's social media accounts. And the next area of focus was to help them open bank accounts, and this also was achieved. And the other area that we were focusing on was bookkeeping and financial recording, because many businesses, especially small businesses, SMEs in the Gambia, do not keep records. They don't keep records, and it is very essential to keep track of your expense and your incomes if you want to move forward in business. Goal setting. We realize that it is also important to help entrepreneurs set goals. These would be short-term goals and long-term goals, because focusing on short-term goals alone is not sustainable, and it's not something that can lead to a long-term success and sustainability. And the other area that we were focusing on was the business model canvas. So these were the key areas that this particular project was focused on. Now, out of the achievements, like I said, the business formalization, we were able to achieve 88% business that were registered. So the market linkages, we were able to achieve 80%. We were able to have 80% of market linkages that were created. And regarding the social media accounts, at least 86% social media accounts were set up. So this is also a plus. Now, there would be some challenges which I'm going to mention later. And the next thing is the 70% taxation requirements. About 70% of these entrepreneurs were able to meet their taxation requirements. So this also is not only helpful for the entrepreneur, but also is beneficial to the state, because these are citizens that are into business, embarking into business, and now they are paying tax, responsible citizenship. So these were some of the major achievements, from these key areas that we were focused on. So this is a plus as well. Now, there were some topics that we were focusing on as well during this period. The mentors were focusing on the business model canvas. You all know the business model canvas. We have senior business coaches here, you have mid-level business coaches. So the business model canvas is not a new thing. So these mentors, we are focusing on helping clients understand the business model canvas and also practicalize it, identifying their key partners, identifying their key resources, trying to develop very good value propositions that reflect the realities on the ground, trying to balance the cost structure plus the revenue stream, and also trying to identify the channels, that of distributions and all that. So your customer relationship that you maintain with the clients, so that it is going to be beneficial. So these were some of the topics that we focused on, and sustainability plans, how a business can sustain itself. And the next topic was marketing strategies. It's very essential in this current business environment to know how to do your marketing. Businesses make sales or differs in sales sometimes due to the marketing strategies that they employ. Now, the next topic was branding and packaging. Very important. How to do branding, how to brand, how to package your products so that you will attract clients or customers. Record keeping and work plan. It's important to, and of course, have a work plan that can guide you in how you can achieve your goal. So this was something that was also discussed during the process. And networking and linkages to funding. We were also able to expose them to networking opportunities and links to funding opportunities. So this is another area that was discussed during the period. There were some challenges that were encountered, and that is expensive poultry birds. That is the first thing, expensive poultry birds. Some of these poultry birds are very expensive, and of course this is a challenge. And below average living conditions and facilities. Some of the living conditions of the poultry houses or the gardens are not standard. So this was also another challenge that the entrepreneurs had. Dilapidating fence structure for those that are into horticulture, vegetables. So this was another challenge that they had in terms of the fencing. So the other challenge that we also realized was inadequate market demand, because the market size is so small that sometimes you would have your products or services and you will not have any demand for those products or services. Yeah, so these were some of the challenges that were encountered. Low savings due to high responsibilities. Sometimes you see entrepreneurs making sales, but they're not able to save. You're doing business, you're not able to save anything because of responsibilities, family responsibilities, commitments. And the other challenge was illiteracy level. Illiteracy level hinders record keeping, branding, and social media. Someone that is not educated, you don't expect the person to be keeping records or to be focusing on branding or social media, because these things somehow require some level of literacy. So, but there were some recommendations that were given regarding this. At least you can contract or partner with someone that has some level of literacy to be keeping records for you, and then you'll be giving information to that individual, to that person. You don't have to do it all alone. You can always reach out to people, partner with them, and they can help you achieve some of those things. So these were some of the challenges that were encountered during the process, and the coaches did, the mentors did wonders in recommending how to overcome some of those challenges. Now, the next item was overall achievement. The overall achievement profiled all participants. We were able to profile all the participants. They were profiled. We were able to develop 6 months business plan for all participants. This is a plus. Developing of 6 months business plan. So I hope these entrepreneurs would utilize these business plans, and I hope they will be able to use these business plans to obtain funding for their business. All participants obtain a business bank account with BEBA specifically. So we try to help all the participants to obtain a bank account with BEBA. And we also successfully registered their businesses. This is also another milestone that have been achieved. And we equip them with the prerequisite entrepreneurship skills that they need to thrive. Essentially, this is a general synopsis of this particular project. And then, yes, this is what was achieved. This is the general overview of the ITC Agro Mentorship Project. And then, yes, so on that note, I would like to thank you all. If you have any question regarding this presentation, that is all that we have for you on this wall. Great. Before moving to the next agenda, do we have any question from this or contribution, or we leave that until the presentations are done?
Yes, I think we can hold on to those there for the questioning until after. So whoever has a question, they can please take note of it. Yes, because already I think we are like behind schedule for sure. We are.
Sure. Sure. Thank you. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So on that note, we'd like to move to the next item on today's agenda. That is the financial report. This financial report will be delivered by Aisha Cisse. So Aisha, please, the platform is yours. Thank you. Thumbs up, Aisha, please.
Thank you very much, Patty, and good afternoon, colleagues and Mr. Chairman. So nice to have you all here. So I won't buttress more on the greeting parts because we've already done the formalities and opening has been done. I'll just go straight to the report. But first, I would just say that we have we've implemented 2 projects as an organization. First one was the ITC Agro Mentorship Program. So we have a financial report for that. And the UNDP LGV Reduction of Economic and Social Vulnerability for the poor and marginalized populations in protected forest areas affected by COVID-19. So this was a joint collaboration with Gambia Angel Investors Network. So these are the 2 projects we have done so far as an association. So I will just share my screen for the ITC Agro Mentorship. Yes, I would say give a breakdown of these 2 reports, plus additional income that we have from coaches, which is the 5% dues they paid whenever ABC recommends them to an IP. And of course, you're all certified members, so you've all paid your membership as well into the account. So I will just show my screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, so please let me know if it's visible, just like a thumbs up or something like that. So first we have here the Agro Mentorship Program. The total sum amount is 508,634.64 Butut. It's bank transfer, so hence the reason for those the Butut and stuff. So the first on the activity list is the mentorship. So for this program, we recruited 10 coaches or mentors. Some of them are in this call, and these are the service fee. Each mentor was paid 2,000 per client, and it was supposed to be 300,000, but one of the mentors did not render service for the second month, so they didn't get paid. But we utilized that fund, that money, the service fee, to fund another activity, which was separate from the agro mentorship, which was the MOU meeting we had with BSOs. So the second on the activity is M&E, which was done by members of the Secretariat. Like Fatty mentioned, the breakdown of the activities, more like a follow-up and visitation. And we also had a budget for stationaries, fixtures, furniture that we got for our association, filing cabinet, file lever, stamper, our payment vouchers, etc. We also have an administrative cost. It's right there, 30,000 for the 3 months. Communication as well. The total sum was 13,500. And report review as well. The total sum was 45,000. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, the MOU meeting with BSOs as well. And we had some bank charges and checkbook. So everything amounted to $502,492, 17 Butut. So it's clearly stated BSO's MOU meeting funding was derived from a coach. I don't want to say the coach name, that's why I just zoom it. But yeah, and that's the balance we have. So the next would be for the UNDP project. So like I mentioned earlier, it was a joint collaboration with the Gambia Angel Investors Network. In fact, it was supposed to be a game project solely, but like God, I don't know how to say it, word it correctly, like God have it, ABC became part of it as well, mashallah. So it became like a joint venture. So yes, this is the title of the project. So this is a compiled report. It has activity and financial, but Emilia will come in for the activity part. So I will just go through what we already have quickly. So it's self-explanatory. As you can see the figures and the activity. I will just peruse through them. So the first one was the recruiting of 3 experts for coaching, manual development, and printing and coaching of manual, sales record keeping template, training of mentorship. So $18. So by
I
the way,
said your screen is not coming up. This one, we're not seeing your screen.
oh really? Oh my, sorry. Thank you. Sorry, I have to go back. Is it clear now? Is it coming?
Yes, from my end, it's coming.
Okay. I think, yeah, that should be the case for everyone else. So yes, so like I mentioned, I was saying this was the UNDP joint venture we had with Gambia Angel Investors Network. So this is the name of the project. It's quite long, but there you have it. So these are the work plan performance. This was a few years back, 2 years ago. So the dollar rate by then was 53. So this project, like when you give report, it has to be in the currency that they send. So that's why they are in USD, but we have the breakdown in dollars. Right? So recruiting of 3 mentors. Maybe I should just scroll all the way down there. And yes. Okay, so this is opening balance, the transfer that was done. And the mentorship program cost is there. Awareness creation cost, media specialists, expert and consultants fee, transportation, including M&A rounds, insight on investment and entrepreneurship, impact assessment, cash grant disbursement to final beneficiaries, cumulative bank charges, closing balance, and yeah, some statement, cash book balance statement, accumulative bank charges, closing balance per bank statement. So with the expert insight on investment, that was solely a gain project. And then, but Emilia would buttress more on that. And then the mentorship program was done by the ABC. Awareness creation was also a joint project. And then, like I mentioned, Emilia will take you through the breakdown of these activities. I'm just giving the financial report. Transportation as well was also a joint venture with GAIN. Impact assessment report compilation was also a joint venture with GAIN. Immediate specialist was an independent body. And the cash plan disbursement is self-explanatory. Those are for the beneficiaries themselves. So these were the outstanding areas. As some of you may know, the payments for the coaches were done in 2 tranches, first tranche and the second tranche. So this was the report sent to UNDP together with supporting documents. So yes, there you have it for the UNDP. So we also have a budget that the Secretariat embarked on, which was also a stake. Can you see my screen, by the way, before I proceed?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. So this one, all right, thank you very much. So this was the association stakeholder consultative meeting budget we also had. We had to do a sort of like a re-meeting with some of these BSOs. I mean, you all know the drill with them. So we had to like make sure we go talk to them, see how best we collaborate. So this was also the budget for that: transportation, printing, communication, service fee. So this service fee is per month. It's for 3 secretariat members, myself, Mamadou.
Seems Isa mistakenly left the meeting, I guess. Okay, so join again.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'll share my continue sharing again. Sorry. Okay, it's clear, right?
Yes, please. Yes, please. You can pin her. If you pin her, it will be more visible.
I don't know.
You can pin her.
My phone is just tripping. Sorry. Yes. So yeah, that's the budget for that. The total was 39,000. We also had some income from 5% fees from coaches. Like we mentioned earlier, we had some collaboration. So the first on the list is a 5% fee of 5 coaches we gave to GAIN, and these coaches' names are there: Noha, Aliu, Safi, Emilia, Alaji, Jeffang. So we serve the 5% that they paid is there as well. And the coaches we gave to Breathing Gap as well: Hadijatu, Modu, Babukar, Bubakar Sidibe, Fatumata Sidibe, and Sheikh. So with Mocham, they all had 5 coaches, so it was like tiered. But unfortunately for him, one of his clients did not join the program in the 2nd and 3rd month. So instead of 1.5, this is the amount he paid, because it's like 5%. So it's really based on the total number. And Sheikh did not pay his 5%. Sheikh Saidi, I'm sure some of you know him. So the other 5% is the UNDP LGV. So these are the coaches as well. Their names are there. So some of them had 3 businesses, some of them had 4, some of them had 5. So based on the number they had, the 5% was based on that. And the last we had, there was 5% we paid. So this was a work that was taxed, that the Secretariat was taxed by GCCI for the roads project. It was business plan development, and these are the sums that were paid. 5% were paid to the association as well. And that's the total figure right there. Yes. So this is what I have as far as, is my screen just, okay. So this is what I have as far as project and income is concerned. And of course, the 500 paid to the ABC was directly paid into ABC's account by all of you here, as you all are aware. Thank you. So that's all for me for now. Thank you very much for your attention. And so Emilia will just come on board and do her own presentation on activity done as well. Okay.
You
Thank
may
you.
have to
Thank you.
your screen again.
Yes, yes, I will. I will. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you for that report. You can note down. You can note down your questions for now, so that at the end of the day, if you have any, you can ask. So, thank you, Aisha. The next
You're welcome.
item we have.
You just go now. Can you see the screen?
The next item we have.
Accent.
You're sharing something,
Yes.
Amelia's report. A presentation.
Aisha.
No, it's my presentation. I think we're asking if at all you're seeing the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Your mic is
Yes.
on.
Good afternoon.
Your mic is on. The next one is Emilia. Emilia to give her presentation.
See, this is Amelia.
Okay,
Thank you.
We're
it's
together.
me. We are together. Yeah, this is Amelia. Good afternoon to you all. Yes. As we rightly mentioned, we this time around we're going to talk about the project we had, the UNDP project, and then the project period was between the months of an year of the 31st of August 2022 to the 15th of December 2022. That was the project period. And the title of the project was Reduction of Economic and Social Vulnerability of the Poor and of marginalized populations in protected areas affected by the COVID-19. So it was sponsored by UNDP, but was a joint venture with GAIN as the Angel Investor Network. So we did it with them. It was wholly and solely for them, but by God's grace, we are able to be part of it because I think they were not registered as a non-profit organization. So that's how ABC was able to come in. So we have the work plan performance report that is been shared to you. Yeah. So we have the performance target report. So number one, indicators. We published a call for application forms from applicants within the selected communities in the protected forest area. And the data source, on the data source, we had online application forms and hard copy application form. So during this period, we had to go up country. We spent about almost 10 days to make sure that people were aware of what was going on. And we did a call for application, and some people applied via online, and others, we gave them the hard copy. The baseline, we had 75 to 100 applications. Reporting period was on the reporting period, and the milestone target, we had 500 applications. And the report on the reporting period actual performance against the target, we have 1,516 applications. So it was way more. The second item we had was identify scalable and income generating initiatives or businesses. So under data source, we have the list of first shortlisted initiatives. And the baseline was between 30 to 45 initiatives, but we got 200 initiatives. The performance against the target, we had 700 initiatives we have found to have business ideas among the applications. Then the third one was the recruiting of experienced mentors to orchestrate mentorship program. On data source, we had mentors database and their respective profiles and contracts were sent. So we had to profile some of the mentors, and then we had a contract we signed with them. So under baseline, we had 10 to 15 mentors that we were able to use. So 10 mentors were the ones that were actually used. And on the reporting period, actual performance against the target, we had 11 mentors. So number 4, establish relationship with microfinance institution like BABA. Proof of new accounts open. So we had all these initiatives that were shortlisted. They were supposed to open a new account with BABA. That's the financial institution that was going to be used. So we had 10 to 20 new accounts, but actually 10 was open. So number 5, establishment of market linkages. Memorandum of understanding between beneficiaries and potential partners. So we have 5 to 10 agreements, and 5 were actually done. Okay. Number 6, Insight on Investment and Entrepreneurship Day event. It was an event that was wholly and solely under, again, that's the Gambia Angel Investor Network. So they were in charge of this Insight on Investment. So we had an attendance list, and we had about 45 to 100 attendees, including participants. That was anticipated, but 60 attendees. We had 60 attendees in actual. Number 7, we had direct and indirect jobs created or initiatives potential to create jobs. That was one of the also the activity that we did. Direct and indirect jobs created or initiative potential to create jobs impact assessment. That was the impact. We did the impact assessment. We're supposed to do impact assessment for 100 to 500 potential job creation, and we actually had 100 potential job creation under the businesses. 8, the final grant beneficiaries. List of financial grant list of final beneficiaries and cash grant certificates. We are anticipating about 10 to 20 initiatives, but we had to give 10 initiatives. So 20 initiatives received the grants, from which 7 were identified as project champions. So next we had the mentorship and the coaching program itself. So that was also done by ABC. So it was under ABC. The project implementation was a successful one indeed, as it has provided tens of entrepreneurs with the requisite knowledge that they needed to enhance their initiatives or businesses into becoming lucrative ones. Corporations, by supporting them with substantial businesses, mentorship, and cash grants to assist in scaling up their initiatives or businesses and employ more people. So that was the main essence of all this thing, to make sure that at least they were able to also create jobs for others, which are 2 of the most viable components in any successful business, because you must have to be able to create jobs, especially that period where we had that post COVID era. The project offered 45 entrepreneurs, including groups, with an access to funding and business partnership opportunities during the Insight on Investment and Entrepreneurship Day event. Furthermore, the project provided 45 entrepreneurs or groups included with a relevant manual entailing the following topics, but not limited to. So we had a manual that was created for them, developed for them, and given to them. So under the first topic we had on that manual was how to set SMART goals. 2 was record sales, because it's quite crucial for their businesses. 3, we had how to conduct a research protocol. 4, how to formalize their businesses. 5, how to create a brand. 6, the importance of marketing, both physical and online. And then the 7th one is the business model canvas. That is like a summary of their business plan to be able to grow their businesses. The success stories we had under this project. The project assisted tens of entrepreneurs, including groups, with a combined cash grant of $45,000, equivalent to about 2,423,700, to assist their businesses or initiatives scale up. So a videography documenting positive impacts and success stories this project has had will have already been retired to the UNDP by the 10th of January 2023. In order to provide grant beneficiaries with what? With ample time to utilize cash grants and employ meaningfully into their respective businesses and initiatives. Nonetheless, in order to determine scalability of initiatives, an impact assessment was conducted. And from the assessment results, 20 initiatives, including groups, were selected and issued cash grants based on initiatives and requirements, viability and lucrativeness. So the next item we have here is the implementation challenges we had. The number 1 challenge we had was Awareness creation took longer than expected, and budgeted fund for the activity wasn't sufficient. So intended going for about less than 10 days, but we ended spending about close to 11 days because of the places that we were visiting. Some of the villages we visited were inland, really. So that was also under it, we had unforeseen expenses. So proposed response for that was extracting funds from other budgeted activities and signing contracts of payment plan from pending admin fee with respective individuals of the extracted budgeted activities. Then the second challenge we had was initial cash grant transfer mechanism couldn't materialize due to trust banks. The bank ABC is banking with inability to transfer the final beneficiaries' cash grants into their respective accounts. The reason was, this was because Baber Financial Service is a non-bank financial institution, thus was unintegrated with the RTGS platforms that facilitated interbank transfer between commercial banks. So we had an issue there because yes, we had an issue there because Baber, they were not like a bank, they were a financial institution. So it was very difficult. So we had to end up giving these ones individually their cash. And then the proposed response for that was brainstorming on the other possible alternatives, as I rightly mentioned. So an engagement of UNDP by communicating the issue and seeking of substantial suggestions prior disbursement. So those are some of the response we did. Then the third challenge we had on availability of some participants at their respective addresses during monitoring rounds. So when we went for monitoring, especially also for the impact assessment also, some of them were not actually at the place where they told us that they were the villages. So it proved to be very much challenging because we had to go and meet them, some of them where they were, and then it was really, really far off. So it was not really planned for. So a follow-up monitoring physical or over the phone. So that was what was used at least to be a response to that challenge. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Madam Emilia, for that detailed report. Thumbs up for Emilia for taking us through that report. I guess by now you might have your questions or your pens on papers to ask any question that you may have. Once again, thank you for sharing the report. The next item we have on the agenda is developed concepts. Developed concepts. Isa, are you taking us through this, or this is my role here?
Come on, Patty. This is your very much expertise role.
Okay, so I'll be taking us through the developed concepts. I'll just share my screen again, and then then we move. Just a minute, let me start. It's visible again, right? Good. So we had two concepts that were developed. One of the concept is ABC Business Excellence Summit, Gambia 2024. So the intention was to have this summit last year. And the other concept that we developed was ABC Field Trip Day or ABC Field Day. These were two concepts that we are looking at implementing last year. So unfortunately, we were not able to implement these concepts, but we hope any team that is coming would be able to have this concept already developed. It's just a matter of implementing it. Now, the objective of this Business Excellence Summit was to bring together business leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the Gambia to enhance their skills, to share knowledge, and foster networking opportunities. You know, the summit also aims to raise funds. That was the aim, that was the intention, because we wanted to raise funds for the association to support this initiative. That is how we wanted to structure this particular concept, this particular initiative. So the date was last year, 10th March 2024, and we wanted to have it at the Sadara Karaba Jara Conference Center. Like I said, in the audience, we had a target audience, which we have business owners, executive and managers, entrepreneurs, professionals from various industries that we are looking at inviting. So we are going to have keynote speakers. We are going to have panel discussions where we engage industry experts in discussion on relevant topics and provide diverse perspectives. We also intended to have workshops to conduct practical workshops that will focus on skills enhancement, leadership, and business strategies. So we were also intending to have networking, to facilitate a networking session that would encourage collaboration and business connections, courtesy of ABC. So this is something that we wanted to be a national call. We wanted to make it big. We wanted to involve all stakeholders in the business ecosystem, bring them together, interrogate, try to look at what are the problems in the industry, how to bring these stakeholders together and find solution to that, but also looking at it in a different angle in terms of generating funds, because we are going to approach institutions that can support the association in terms of funds. So that was our mindset. That was our whole agenda. So we had to reach out to some event organizers to see how best we could partner with them, and then to promote the event, to go to the national TV, to go to radio stations, talk to them about the event, promote it, and raise funding. So we intended to have sponsorship packages where various sponsorship packages for business and companies to support the event and they can gain visibility. That was one way. And exhibition space, we wanted to provide an exhibition booth for companies to showcase their products and services as well. And we also wanted to do ticketing where we then businesses and small SMEs, large companies, to provide tickets for them, and also provide early bird discounts and ways to encourage early registration, so that before the event even happens, we know that at least we have something. And marketing and promotion, we intended to use the social media platforms, email marketing, and local media outlets to promote the event, like I said initially. So we were looking at partners, local businesses, government agencies, and industry association to enhance the credibility and outreach. So this is something that we were looking at, and we formed a team, but we had a constraint to that constraint or the challenges, that we encountered. So funds allocation, we clearly outlined how the funds raised, during the conference would be utilized to support the association. This was going to be something that is going to support the association in our training programs, in our mentorship initiative, and our community outreach, because these are all things that we intended to do, to conduct training programs for youth coaches, especially those that have paid their subscription fee, the mentorship initiative that we would go through, that we would undertake, and the community outreach. So this is one of the aims, the key aim of this business summit. So it's a concept that is already developed, and the challenges we had was, one of the challenges was financial constraint, because approaching these institutions, we require some expenses and of course time. So the team we had is a very less number, and it's quite difficult. It was quite difficult. And the other thing was, it coincided with Ramadan in that point. So we were not able to move further, with some of these things. So yes, these were some of the challenges that we had regarding the ABC Business Excellence Summit. We had discussed this project or this initiative with the ITC and of course with the steering committee, and they gave some insights into how we can go about it. But like I said, sometimes time was that we had a time constraint, and the other thing was resources, both financial resources and personal resources. We are constrained by people who can volunteer to be reaching out. So this is something that really requires so much effort, so much time, so much sacrifice. And unfortunately, we couldn't have that at the time. And we hope that anyone coming next would be able to have the time, would be able to have the commitment that they can put in, so that we can realize this Business Excellence Summit. This is all for the Business Excellence Summit. Now, the next item we had was the ABC field trip or field day. We call the Association of Business Coaches Field Day. So that was the project title, and we intended to have it at Manjai Park and the theme of that event was to chill and learn with ABC. So the introduction of it was a field day concept, which is designed to create a fun day atmosphere where is get the opportunity to learn and explore business and related topics, participate in business quiz competitions so that you can win something in the form of a draw or raffle, participate in pitching competition and other entertaining yet educative activities. So, but attendees also will get the opportunity to win cash or grand prizes just by attending. So you can see how it was, detailed, how it was programmed to attract audience and then participation from people, from different backgrounds. So this was the intention. This was the theme of this particular activity. So one of the activities that we are going to do was a quiz on startup and business formation requirements. And the second was quiz on business coaching. And the third was business pitch competition. And the fourth was business or the panel discussion on the following topics, that is societal norms and how they affect businesses, which is obviously many societal norms affect some businesses in the country. The ideal entrepreneur, branding, our economy and its effect on our businesses. These are something that we also wanted to interrogate, because sometimes there are some policies, some economic policies that affect business progress. How do we discuss these things? How do we enhance, how do we empower the businesses? How do we empower the young people, regarding the economy? Question and answer on business and business coaching, exhibitions, kit on Blue Ocean strategy, free raffle draws, business game competition, that is in group participation. So these were the key activities that were intended for this particular concept. And we had cash and kind grant, a cash grant of 20,000 and 3 months business coaching service to the winner, of the pitching competition. And we also intended to have a cash grant of 3,000 to the winner for quiz 1 competition, a cash grant of 3,000 to the winner for quiz 2 competition, a cash grant of 6,000 to the winners of the business game competition. And the fifth one was a raffle draw winners, total of 6 items to be won details. It includes 1,500 AfriMoney, through AfriMoney we can send Q Money, wave transfer, and 500 also a simple mobile phone, 2,000 cash. So these were some of the benefit that we wanted to attach to this event. And we believe this benefit would have at least attract participation, and it will help realize, not only help us realize our objectives, but it will also give visibility to ABC, and people can get to know about ABC. So it's more of a marketing campaign as well. So we were going to look for corporate sponsorship. We are going to have sale on food and drinks. This is another angle that we could have also tapped funds. Corporate sponsorships, sale of food and drinks, sale of exhibition stands, sale of tickets, sale of business guide packages, the BMC, there's the business model canvas, mini business plan template, 1 month business coaching service, business formalization requirement, and a guide to develop a business pitch deck, etc., etc. And sale of forms. We are also going to sell forms. So these are all angles that we could have tapped funds through. And we intended to have work with the stakeholders such as ITC, Spakasin, Official, QCell, WAVE, ABC, coaches, of course, University of the Gambia College, the academic institutions. So the target audience, of course, was university and college students, high school students, MSMEs, entrepreneurs, business coaches, and aspiring ones. These were the target audience. The logistical requirements for this particular concept was just a venue, a stage, canopies, exhibition stands, printing banners, flyers. So this required cost. This required cost. So these were some of the logistical requirements that were needed for this particular project. There was going to be advertising and marketing. This was going to be done. A summary, let me just take a summary of that. This was going to be done. We are going to engage stakeholders. We're going to create awareness about the event through the radio, the TV, and the social media. And we are going to open application where interested contestants for the quiz and business games and pitch this competition can come forward and then apply. And we're also going to develop and distribute flyers everywhere. So these were concepts. These were the main concepts that we have developed, and we were not able to implement these concepts. So if you want to revamp or you want to work on these concepts, or if there's any team that is coming and wish to go ahead with these concepts, we are there to support the implementation of it. And if you want to revamp it, it is all there. If you want to come up with more concept, then the floor is yours. We're just looking forward to the best. So these are the main concepts that were developed by the team last year. And on that note, I would like to thank you. I believe this brings us to the end of the concepts. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, do you have a comment before we open the floor, please? Thank you, Patty, by the way, for that.
Yeah, I think I will leave it to the floor. They listen to the presentations and also the concepts that we have done, and as well as the financials that were delivered. Now the ball is in their court. This is the most important part, to give the feedback and give comments or any other suggestion that they feel, or where we feel we did not do well, where we could have improved, and all of it, everything is welcomed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jammeh. Yeah, thank you once again, Fatty. Colleagues, fellow coaches, the floor is yours. Yes, so please feel free to ask any questions or recommendations, any comments, contribution before we go to the next item on the agenda. Thank you all. Okay, yes. Almamo, I just read your message. So if you don't have a question, you have any contribution, please feel free. We just don't want to go to the next item when, just in case someone may have a contribution or comment. It doesn't have to be a question. It can be a comment or recommendation. Remember, this is ours, collective.
Okay, thank you very much. Isa, I think what I said, that's the truth. I can't be able to put on questions. I just want to raise a concern, like if the the parties this thing topic could be shared through the platform, because some of us were not able to join earlier, so we really don't have the opportunity to listen to what he was saying. So it will be important for us to have at least have a view of what he have just reported. That will also help us to go through whatever you have done for the past period that you were in the office. Basically, this is what I want to put across. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mane. Fatih, I think he's referring to the developed concept that we did. So it's basically, it was just two concepts, but so the whole idea is these are documents that were developed, so it's meant to be utilized, implemented officially by the team or people that took up the role to pioneer the concept. I mean, by meeting stakeholders. So it's not really like something that's like should just be out there. But what we can do is party can maybe reiterate some key points. And that's why we are hoping for people to come on board so we can actually hand them this document to implement it. But again, who knows, maybe it can be shared in the group for everyone to have access to the document. But Fatih, do you have any comment?
Okay, let me
I,
allow
I,
Mr. Sinha.
I,
Yeah, Mr.
I just
Mr.
want to.
Deba, I guess I understand your question. I think his concern was to share some of his concepts with them.
No, no, no. The not the concept actually. The conversation. I mean the audio conversation. If it could be shared.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
concept
Yes.
actually. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
No,
Yeah.
that can be
Mr.
done.
Deba.
The minutes. Yeah, that can be done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not not actually the concept.
Okay, the minutes can be shared.
Of course. Yeah, if that could be shared so that we can have the opportunity to already see what it have been, discussed in our absence.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
That can be done.
We have.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, we have this AGM on record. It's recorded and it will be shared in the platform after the event. The whole of this is recorded. So after the AGM, we would share the whole recording. So yeah, we also wouldn't mind, of course, sharing the minutes of what's been discussed. Thank you, Mr. Singate. Your hand is up.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good afternoon to you all. And then I believe I'm audible. Yes, I just want to congratulate and acknowledge of the previous speakers. Definitely, they have spoken very well, and then they have taken us through the length and the breadth of all the happenings. This is very welcome, and then it's very important. And of course, we have had the concept too that is not implemented, but it is a plan. Of all the two are very, very, very perfect and are very important. I look forward for the implementation of the two concepts developed. They are very wonderful, and it will go a long way in teaching us and, of course, educating us in different aspects. And if you look at the president, speech, was very fantastic, and then Aisha and then others to tell us the activities that they were engaged in. Definitely, I think anybody who is here is moved today by the activities. Some might not know that all these things are in purpose, but then today we have realized that many have been done, and then we look forward to see many achievements in future. Thank you so much. That was the only thing I wanted to add, and then till later.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singate, for that wonderful comment. We appreciate very well. Yes, indeed, there are a lot of things that we are going, and then some of the coaches can attest to that. Thank you. The next person whose hand is up is Ibrahima Jassi. Ibrahima Jassi.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Fati, for giving me the floor to speak in this very important platform, especially this significant engagement that the ABC leadership and secretariat is administering today. I want to first of all appreciate and recognize the great effort that the steering committee headed by Mr. Jame Sadibu. Mr. Jame, you have earned our salute as members of the ABC. The Secretariat, also, Mr. Fati, Mr. Chan, Aisha, and all other members of the Secretariat also, you have earned our respect. You have done a tremendous job since the inception of the ABC, from the task force engagement activities, consultations that you have done, and then to the initiation or the formal establishment of the secretariat or the committee and steering committees. Until now, you have done a great job, which is manifested through these reports that you have presented today. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for the great job that you have done, taking us this far. However, I am a bit scared listening to the presentation, especially Mr. Fati. By through his speech, you sense that this is a team or individuals who believe that it's almost time for them to give the baton or hand over the baton. I think that's something that probably I'm not sure the ABC is ready for. However, like you said, it's democracy. It should be open for others to come in and contribute their quota. What I would say to that is, while I encourage and appeal that these members, especially the steering committee and also the secretariat, think of continuing with the team. I encourage my colleagues to try and join the bandwagon in making sure that we are part of the movers and shakers of this great association to see to it that every vacant position that is presented here today is filled by someone with great sense of commitment and energy that will be required or that is needed to move this noble association to the next level. Like they said, the association is fully established. Now is to start driving on the road to make sure that we lead to where we are supposed to. It's very important that we try to do our best to uplift businesses in this country. So when it comes to the issue of membership, I would have just loved Aisha or Mohammed to at least help us, maybe Mr. Fati, and remind us of the total number of membership that this association have. I think it will be important at least to give members an idea of how enormous or big this association is at the moment. So the other thing is about the presentations, the reports that we are done here. I think they were very detailed, well understood. Other speakers did question or ask or appeal that they could be shared. The reports, I don't mean the concept notes, but maybe the reports at least they could be shared for people to have a better glance and then maybe have a better idea of what these associations have done and how it has gone on with it. Yeah, so basically, in short, this meeting, everyone is around. I would like to maybe stop here. And once again, thank you all, the Secretariat, the Chairperson of the Steering Committee and the Steering Committee members, as well as all ABC members that are here and those that could not make the meeting. Thank you so much. And
thank you very much, Mr. Jesse, for that comment, for that remark. We really appreciate. And then, yeah, like you said, it's democracy, and then it is a collective responsibility as well. So, but we will be happy to guide, and don't take it as the secretariat. I mean, we are off, our hands is off, and that's it. No, we will be there to guide and all that. So, the association, the general membership have a final decision. This is an AGM. Their decision stands. So thank you for those comments. Appreciate it. Next is Modlamin Keta, Mr. Keta, GBA.
Oh, I didn't know that's my new name. Thank you so much, Muhammad Fati. And I must commend both Chair Sadibu and team for a wonderful job done. I know how tough and hard it has been along the way. And also the report have shown the success rate already at this stage. This shows the need to have ABC out there forever and forever. For a start, from 0.0 to 0.1, we've achieved so much already. And I must admit that there's a lot to improve on, yes. Is that Seku? Let me just continue. Maybe you cannot hear us from here.
Sekou Mane.
What do you call him directly? Service seems to be at the market, huh? Okay, it's gone. Yes, like I was saying, the success rate on the report has really shown the need to have ABC on the go to continue forever and ever. My just concern is for the number of registered coaches that we have and the active coaches for that matter per region. Because normally when we do consultation, it's not a word that we have out there, especially in the regional chapters. We hardly talk about ABC, we hardly discuss, it's not on the lips of everybody. I just want this to be a word of advice. This should be an attitude, a behavior that we should have to be talking about ABC on the platforms, on social media, everywhere we are. And the success rate has spoken for itself. There's a need to continue. And like a previous speaker asked, I want to know the number of active members we have per region. So this would help to know the number of coaches that we have in every region. So when the project comes in, we know there is already a baseline of coaches that we can tap in and continue. And I'm not sure the Constitution has given out any time limit. So I guess we can still be here for as long as we want to.
You can start.
Also, for the concept that was developed, for the Business Excellence Summit and the Field Day, this is a wonderful tool. I just feel that we need to market it more. We need to go out there and talk to MSMEs, IP, agencies, institutions, all of them, everybody that needs it. We know the target audience.
Okay, thank you.
We just need to advertise, reach out to them, and get them to support, get them to come on board and support this.
Sorry, Keda. Hello, Keda.
Yes, hello.
Fatih, can you check if you can? Fatih,
You are talking about a very important point here. I'm
Fatih, can you check if you can mute Sekou?
Mute him, but let me see.
Can we call him? Can somebody call him directly, please?
Please, can somebody do that one? Because you are talking about a very important point here.
Yeah, he's muted now.
He's muted finally, alhamdulillah. Yes, I was talking about the concept note that was developed for the Business Excellence Summit and the Field Day. I was opportunity to be a part of that team trying to market that. Unfortunately, time wasn't on our side. And I also think the time that we chose wasn't very feasible. But I think this is still a concept that we can still work on. We just need to go out there, approach the target audience, the microfinance institutions, the commercial, especially microfinance institutions, because we all know startups need them most. Commercial banks, yes, we can get them on board. We know the agencies, the ITCs, our partners, and anyone that have been supporting or have been into or investing into entrepreneurship in this country. So I think this is something that a new team or that we're going to talk about today should be able to work on. This is a concept I've not seen it anywhere before. And I think it's something that we can really work on, and it's a possibility that it's doable. And guess what? Once this is done, I have that feeling. Once this is done, it can be an annual event. I'm sure the success will be able to. Everybody will want to be part of that success. So once we kick off on the ground, like the success rate that we have for the start, like I said earlier, from 0.0 to 1, has given us a big jump, a big boost that we can tap into. But this question, please, I want to know the active members in each region of the ABC registered members, especially, so we can work on the sensitization part more. Because the more people we have on board, the more people we're able to, the more the information would spread out faster. Leave it here and say thank you so much for a good job done again.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Mr. Sidibe, could you please mute Boubacar Sidibe? Could you please mute your mic?
Hey. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, Islam. Okay, thank you. Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Keita, for that. Yeah, we will take you through. We would share the document because time might not permit, but we'll share the document. We still have a document where we have a database of all the coaches from region to region. We have the database. So after this meeting, we will share that database again in the group. Then you can be able to see all the coaches under your region. So we have that database available. Yeah, so because the initial database was about 200 something coaches, but this number, after we roll out the application process, only few coaches applied and paid their subscription fee of $500. So we end up having about 50 fully fledged coaches. That is why you see another group was created, different from the main ABC group that was initially there. So the current group, we have about 40-something members if you look at it, but the fully registered members are around 50 members or 55 around that end. So, but the exact number will share the database in the group for you to access it. Yes. So that is a comment for that. Maybe Aisha might want to add something. I can see her mic is on mute. Aisha?
Yes. No, I just trying to like buttress a little bit on the point you're raising about the current members. In fact, that number 49, this is inclusive of the steering committee and the certifying board. So just wanted to point that out. So this is inclusive of all those bodies as well. So it's not just the coaches. So really, unfortunately, that's also a challenge. Now that we are in that topic, members registration has not been very forthcoming. It's really just in the 40s for real, because like I mentioned, that total number, the 49, is inclusive of the steering committee and certifying board. Thank you all.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that addition. Yes, we have another question. Is Ablai Drame. Mr. Drame, thank you. Come forward, please.
Yes, Mr. Fati, it's just that, the bad surname that you are having. But anyway, at the end of the day, you and your team, starting from the Mr. President, you did a tremendous job, because looking at the volunteerism sector, Gambia is hard to come up with something that we call it as a success. Anyway, the entire team give you credit for that. We are so much grateful, because without your tireless effort, the association will not be at where it is today. So you go into extra mile to give all what you have to make sure that the thing is up to where it is today. So we give you credit for that, and then a big salute to say thank you very much. Notwithstanding, because there is not much time given, so I will not want to make more longer speeches on this part. And then I will advise everybody to just to say that, Graham have already give our thanks to everybody here. It's a special thanks to the entire team as well. My area of concern that I want to put up is, I don't know how far have you gone with these other institutions that already give their pledges to support ABC since the inception. That is, when you are going around to all these institutions and they're giving their pledges to you that, they will be really behind you to give, maximum support, which I think, is supposed to be reinforced as networking, because we cannot work in the absence of those institutions. And all of those institutions have been actively doing these, side coachings or hiring or other specific coachings as well, which I don't think, it goes well when you come to the fairness to the side of now ABC. Because if you give them your blessing and then your assurance, obviously such activity like this, you have to consult them and then come to the table, we discuss in terms. But some of them, I don't know, it's just hard. But I think this area we have to put more strength in to see to it that if at all it is necessary for us to even meet certain authorities to emphasize to them that, look, ABC is a registered, association. And then this is our core mandate. So people cannot just do things like that without making anything like, making a consultation with us. It's not fair, honestly. It's not fair. My area of concern will go to that, and I want everybody to raise their attention to that. Like any team coming up, we begin to that one, and then make it so emphasis to them, these institutions, that ABC you already give your consent to, and then even going up to writing something or signing. So meaning that you have to fulfill what you have done, or else we don't mind to even push things to another level. I think with that it can give us something tangible for that. So I thank you very much, and also thank all those people who are making this special tanking situation here. And I don't want anyone to come to tank again because I'm making a full tanking. So let's move forward and then go open a new chapter now. So thank you for thanking all those who are making this tanking situation. So thank you very much. Over to you, Fatih.
Thank you. Okay, I think you punish me again. This drama is yeah. All right, the thank you would have to roll, but yeah, definitely. We do not only want the thank you, but let us also, if there's any area to criticize, we also want critic, so that yeah, we can amend the deficiencies that are there. Yeah. So thank you again, Mr. Drame, for that. I can see another hand is still up. There is Mr. Sidibe. Ibrahim Jasi, your hand is still up. Is it an old hand or you want to contribute again? But before you do, thank you. Let me give chance to Mr. Sidibe of URR. Mr. Sidibe.
I just realized my hand was up, but it's okay, guys. Thank you so very much to everyone for making this a success. Yeah. It is good that at least we have our AGM at least for the first time. For us to discuss extensively what has been done so far, achieved some of the challenges, and I hope we will get a report at the end of the day to show that yes, actually this is what has been done so far and this is what is expected to be done. But moving forward, I know it's not really easy. I could remember when things were very tough. It's really not easy. Sometimes um, the patients actually we used to lack it. Some of us here, and I understand it's emotional. But I think to advise, like we have the secretarial that we've already delegated a responsibility. I think sometimes we also need to understand when, at least when there are some unforeseen circumstances, we need to understand and see how best we play well with them to the level that things will be resolved. Because last time it was really tough, and others from the secretarial were even frustrated at the end. So that is not actually our intention. So I want us to really look at that. I understand money issue is very important, but it also equally warrant that we step beyond our limit and violate other people's right. So I really want us to observe that. And the next thing will be is any team that is coming, we really want the ABC to be very much active, very much active. Yeah, that is the reason why we have the secretarial in place. So we want you to go further where this team stopped. We want you to go further and see how best we can achieve, because we want the coaching unit to be very, very effective. If you look at other institutions like other IPs, they are solely working and they are making it happen. This is why so Alasana is raising a point that we've already signed some contracts with some other institutions, and probably they're not honoring the collaboration. But yet there are others who are still active. So the question is, why not us? So I will tax the secretarial that will be coming next to see how best we can at least go beyond limits. Let us be very much engaging to these other institutions, and not only that, let us also be consulting some. Let us be very much frequent with the internet, because most of these opportunities I can mention, or some of these IBs like Gene Gambia and others, they are frequent on the internet, and some other times they grab these opportunities to that. So let's see how best we can go beyond the Gambia to see how best we can get other bigger projects. So that is one thing that can keep this association going, but not only to be no, to be to be focusing on when we are subcontracted by other institutions. I think that can help, but not that very far. But whereas we can grab our own bigger projects and implement them ourselves and do our reportings and the likes. So other than that, I will thank the outgoing for for a job well done, inshallah. So, but still don't relax. Sometimes in other places, once your responsibility is no more there, you feel so very inactive. So please let's join hands and see how best the ABC will go further. Because honestly, I will not lie to you. Like I was discussing with Alassana, being with the ABC and what actually the ABC provides for its members is way far and better than the other IPs who will just how to call milk you and let you go at the end of the day. So to me, I think it was going very fine. We just need to add more fuel to the fire and keep going. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Sidibe, for that wonderful remark and then recommendation as well. I hope all the members are following. Yeah. So, do we have any other question line up? Is that Ahmad Sise? Do you have a question or your hand is not up? Okay. So there is someone that yeah, Mr. Keta, just a quick one. Just a quick one to show you the database that we have. But we're going to share this database anyway. We're going to share this database. We have like some of the coaches that we have in CRR. We have this database. We have CRR. We have five coaches from CRR. And all their names are here. From Alassane down, Safi and others, Singate, Jobate, all of them. GBA, we have 11. LRR, we have 5. NBR, Northbank, we have 4. URR, we have 6. West Coast, we have 16. Yeah, and then we have, like Isa said, we have the order. So this is the database of all the coaches we have per region, and then educational level, their contact numbers. We have everything. The database is available, and the areas that they specialize on as coaches is also available. The area that they specialize, some are into agribusiness, animal husbandry. So we have everything here, level of education and everything. Database is available. Yeah, so I think that will help. We'll share this data with everyone, inshallah. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Drame, your hand is up.
Yes, Fati. One more thing. I want the secretariat to reconsider one thing. There are relocation of certain coaches as well. So I think this place have to be a bit edited so that locations can be given to those other ones. For example, people like me have relocated to Basena. This is where I'm posted. So no more in LRR. And then I see CRR, Alassane Jao also is no more in CRR. That one is in West Coast now. So let the secretary take note for that, please. Over to you.
All right, noted. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so if you've taken much time, I guess we need to move on and then complete the rest of the items now. And yes, the membership. Aisha, could you please take us through the membership? And then we have already done the question and answer session. We just move straight to the positions at the secretariat. So Aisha, if you could take us through the membership, and yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Fatih. Thank you, gentlemen. I didn't get to hear comments or questions from the ladies though, but okay, it's a man's world, as they say. But yes, so with regards to the membership, yeah, Fatih. Right. So we, as a secretary, as a team, we deemed it vital to have membership cards. So every member who has paid their dues, their membership fee, is entitled to a card as an ABC member, like recognized ABC member. So that's all about That's what it is about, really, just the card. So it's something we're going to work on the soonest. Hopefully, in a matter of few weeks, we should be done with that, inshallah. But we will keep you all posted. Yes, and of course, we also have certificates for the outgoing secretariat members as well, for their time. And this can also be a tradition. So whoever is serving in the secretariat, you want to leave, after your time has elapsed, you can also get certificates, more like a token of some sort. I mean, at the very least, and of course, certificate should also be issued to the steering committee as well, Mr. Chairman and his team. So that's it for the membership card. Thank you all. So I hope it's a good idea for everybody. We thought it's a good idea. That's why we deemed it vital. Let me know, please. Thank you all.
Thank you, Aisha. And to add on that, there is another aim of this membership card is to approach some of these companies and have an MOU with them or an agreement, so such that when ABC member goes to for example, you go to a hotel, let's say Caraba Beach Hotel, we can have an agreement with Caraba Beach Hotel. If anyone comes here with an ABC card, ABC membership card, then the person could have a discount of 20% on food or 30%, depending on the agreement. So the secretariat should be responsible to walk around those MOUs with some companies, where ABC members are likely to go. That is also an added value to these membership cards. Certain places you go, you have that privilege. You're either given a privilege or you're given a discount on certain things. So that is also the essence of having the membership card. Thank you. So we move to the other item. Now we're going to skip the question and answer because we've done, I guess we've done that. Now we go straight to the secretariat vacancies. There are vacancies that are available in the secretariat. I guess I would share them and then we would look at those vacancies once again. So, let me share.
Yes, Fatty, while you are at it, let me
Okay.
just comment while you are at it.
Okay, sure.
Please. At this point, what I'm about to say has been said before, so it's like a broken record at this point. Everyone knew about it. Please come on board, guys. Come on board. Yes, just come on board. Yes, it's voluntary, but it's for a good cause. Now, this is ours. Remember, it's not association of someone's name, coaches. It's like business coaches, and this is ours. All of us collectively. So please come on board. We've done our part. We really want to pave the way for others to continue from where we left or where we will leave, inshallah. So please come on board. And even though we're not part of the secretariat, eventually when we leave, we're always going to be part of ABC because we're all coaches and advisors. So please just take on the role. If you're not interested, maybe you know someone who's part of the group that's interested, maybe they can reach out. The positions are available because, we just don't want to step down and just leave it like that. You might just collapse, and we don't want that. That's why we're still here. And let me speak for myself, personally myself. The main reason why I'm still here is because I don't really have somebody to take on my role and my position and carry on with the affairs of the ABC, together with others, of course. Okay, so yeah, Emilia is here as well. So, yeah.
Yes, hello guys. My fellow coaches, just to buttress on that, I think you, as you've already mentioned, we love your comments and your appreciation and everything, but we also want to appreciate you also. So please do come on board. At least let's have at least new hands to take it to the next level. Be on the driver's seat, and I think all shall be well. Please come, so that at least we too will be out there being proud of you, being proud of your achievements, appreciating you in one way or the other. So we need new hands on the deck. As Mr. Sidibe rightly mentioned, we need a push. You understand? We need a push, especially when it comes to the social media aspect, visibility. So please come on board. We have IT experts out there. Please come and support the ABC, and you will be blessed and appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Aisha and Emilia. These are the positions that we have. These are also factored out in the Constitution. So we are looking forward to having people volunteer to take up the responsibilities of these positions. Of course, it requires time, it requires sacrifice, it requires so much commitment because most of the time you'll be working on pro bono. There are instances where obviously you would have some financial benefit. If there's a project, obviously you may be rewarded handsomely. But if there's no project, then it means you would have to be working on pro bono. You would have to be sacrificing your time and even personal resources towards the welfare of the association. So if the passion is not there, if the commitment is not there, it will be very difficult for you to, be productive and then efficient in your role. So if you're making a decision, please make sure that it's something that you are definitely ready to do, and people will expect much from you. So yeah, we've done our part. There are things that we are able to achieve. There are things that we are not able to achieve, and we hope and that anyone that is coming after us would be able to achieve. And it is a decision also that the members here would have to make in terms of electing new secretariat members, because an AGM, there should be no the essence, one of the aims of an AGM is to elect an executive. So we need to have the executive being elected by this annual general meeting today. So we welcoming your comments, we welcoming your decisions, your opinions on the way forward regarding the secretariat positions. So a lot have been said on this, so we'll leave that to you people to decide on now. Thank you. As a place, you might let me know if someone raised their hand, because I'm sharing the screen. I might not see their reaction. So I'll just go back to the screen. And if anyone wants to say anything, then please just unmute your mic and say and then talk, please.
All right, noted.
Isaac Abdullah has raised his hand. Able.
Thank you, sir. Boss Sadi. Oh my God, Fatty, you should fire me, or maybe Sadi, you fire me. Yes,
No,
drama.
no, not to fire you. Maybe you are busy drinking water. I can see that one.
Exactly. How do you know? Right.
Anyway, just to save time, as far as the association is concerned, my personal opinion is, if chance can be given to the already existing team to serve for their other mandate as well, and then we see how the progress can make. I don't know. This is my own opinion. Thank you. Over to you, Isaac.
Okay, thank you, Able Drama. I mean, am I supposed to comment? Or Fatty, what are you doing? Maybe please you want to unmute your mic.
Maybe you can have nominations for
Yeah.
ideas to members as to who they think will take what position.
Right.
That's very key. You have the executive director, you have the contracts and finance, you have monitoring and evaluation officer, you have administration officer, you have communications.
Yeah, Fatih, I didn't say secretary though. I'm not sure whether
Yes.
a part of it, or is it like embedded somewhere else?
Okay, as per the constitution, the secretary is the executive director of the yes, of the secretariat. That's the secretary, and he is the secretary to the board. So that's why we have the executive director there.
Okay, yeah. So the ED is a secretary to the board.
The board, yeah. But it's okay. The administration takes care of.
Specific communication for a secretary within the secretariat. So the ED serves as a secretary for the board when there is a board. I think that was how it works actually. But there's an actual secretary position for the secretariat. Yes. But we can embed it somewhere. Communications maybe, if it's feasible.
Yeah, formally, like we had the task force. The positions in the task force is more or less how we operate in, or regarding the position of the secretary. During the task force, we had this secretary, we had this finance and all that. So that is how we were working on. But when you look at the constitution, there's no position for a secretary under the secretariat. What we had there was an executive director and the contract and finance, M&E, communications, or admin officer. So the admin officer can still perform the functions of the secretary.
I just think secretary is crucial, but yeah, maybe it can be embedded somewhere. Like as part of the tax.
For now, let's go by what is in the constitution, and that gets people to come to the positions so that we make progress.
So they can have TOR as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and for example,
it could be co-opted later.
Embedded somewhere. Okay.
Come on, guys! I'm waiting for your guys to send in your submissions or your nominations, or you can even offer to be in a particular position. You see, now when it's time to talk to take responsibility, everybody's quiet. You know, this is what I've been talking to you about. We have to take responsibility and make this place work. And let's not leave it. You know, when you are behind, it's just easy to talk and easy to talk. But now you have to get involved. Let's do that, please. Let's not leave it to one person to be doing all the job. It's not fair.
Yes.
Yep. People has his hand up again.
Yes, because I'm very much concerned. With regards to, my opinion, still I want to stood by to say that, can the team continue for the second term so that, delay will not happen again because they have started something. And then, I want them to move ahead with those concepts and the proposals to start, putting those things in order. Whereas, maybe next one, we can tell them that, you already have 2 terms. So we can still progress with another new team as well. So I'm nominating, Mr. Sadibu Jammeh to continue as the president or executive director or whatsoever. And then, the team goes on. That's my opinion. Over to you.
Today we are looking at the position of the secretariat. Is the most important. The secretariat will now help to have a new steering board. Now, Sadibu is very not important here. The secretariat needs to be set up. Because that's very, very key.
Yes, guys, please. Or we can give you time. Maybe you will text it in the group or send an email. I don't know.
There's no time. I said, let them come. There's no time. Otherwise,
It
they will
seems
not.
like people are
There's
just
no time. Let them come. Keta, Lamin Keta, Bilal, Simon.
Okay.
We're ladies.
Okay, I am back again.
The ladies, Safi, all the stuff. Where are you guys?
I'm back again. This time I want to give the executive director position to answer. That one. We need female leadership.
Yes, female leadership.
Yes.
That was a female leadership. Actually, the outgoing executive director is a lady, Emilia.
You want to advise here?
Hello, good afternoon. Mr. Shadibu.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon, Simon.
Yeah, sorry, it's unfortunate today my network is failing me. I did not
Korea.
Yeah, that is it. But anyway, nonetheless, as we are at the area of the secretariat, I would
Yes.
suggest all those who are there, unless and until the person is no more interested, I would suggest for them to maintain there and then have people attached to them for some time before the next AGM, or we agree on for them to take them for 1 year before they can leave today. Because right now, where I am, I'm a bit lost about the ABC, to be honest. So if you give me position right now, unless I have somebody to take me through for a period of time.
When we took over, we were all lost, and we found a way. Come on, guys.
No, but, yeah, that is.
We need democracy. We need people.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to.
Yes.
Yeah, there'll be change, obviously, but
Come
at
on,
this
guys.
moment,
Come on, guys.
right now,
Bilal, you are quiet.
Yes, Safi.
Yeah, Mr. Shadibu.
Finally, a lady is about to speak. Please, Safi, the floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum, Aisha.
Wa alaikum salam. Hi.
Assalamu wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam.
I'm greeting to everybody. I have only one question to ask about these positions. Is the position of the communication? Is there anybody occupying the position of communication?
Right now, it's just default. default member.
What?
But we don't have a specific person occupying it as in specifically. No.
Okay, I want to nominate myself.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Good.
Safi, thank you. We should clap for Safi.
I'm happy, Safi. Yes.
Thank you. I would.
Congrats, Safi. That's well done, man. Too brave, huh?
Yes.
Ladies. I'm proud of you, man. Safi, I'm proud of you, Safi. Any order for the person of any other person?
Fatih, do you want to share your screen again?
Lamin, why are you not going for a person, Lamin? Bilal is here.
Yeah, I want to confirm. She nominated herself, right? I want to write her name.
Yes.
Safi Jang.
Yes, Safi Jang, communication.
Ebul is running away from responsibility, trying to give responsibility to other people. Ebul.
Okay.
You know my status. Wallahi, hadn't been around Combo N. You're the first person who will go in for executive director.
And talk this man, don't mind him.
I don't doubt you will do a good job as one.
You don't have to be in combo to go for the executive director. You can be anywhere and go for it, okay?
That too.
No, that position needs, a very reliable person that when he said we need call, the person can answer quickly.
Yeah.
That's also true, yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I must please, whatever position anyone assumes, don't worry, you will not be lost, as Simon thought. We will actually take you. There's going to be like a transition period where the current secretariat members will actually enlighten new ones about affairs and maybe give more tips. And you can also bring your own tips as an incumbent and work together. at least for a start, before we smoothly transition and exit. So it's not going to be like you come today, we leave today. We'll take you through. I thought I'd make mention of that, please. So don't worry
Thank you.
about it. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Walaikum salam. Hadijatu.
And the team, everybody.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you, guys, for taking us through the process at the AGM. Yeah, it was very good to know some of the challenges we face in and the success stories from the ABC. I want to nominate the executive director to Mr. Lamin Keita. ML. I nominate ML.
I'm getting nominated for executive director. Modu,
Yes.
can you just get jotting?
Lamin Keita.
Thank you, Hadijatu.
Okay. Yeah, I seconded
This is a very good opportunity for all of us to participate in the industry. Please, let us do our very best.
Sir, we are trying to. I said, I not seconded, but I started for Ketamasari.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
good afternoon here from my end, Lamin Sise.
Okay, Sise Konomo, come in.
Yes, actually, I have really approved the nomination of Mr. ML Kira. That was what I was trying to establish here. But actually, here my thoughts are already extended here, so that is okay with me. And then in the meantime, I am saying a very big thank you to everyone. The steering committee, you've done a very good job.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
still have 3 questions that are not talked about. That is contract and finance, monitoring and evaluation officer, and then administration officer. Come on, guys. Come in, guys.
Actually, I'm still nominating Aisha for that.
What the?
Aisha for what?
Contract and finance.
Aisha for
No.
contract and
I seconded.
No, come on. No, come on. I can't.
I say you are not there to reject. You are not there to reject my nomination as
No.
well.
Hey, Fati, I do not consent, please. I'm the one sharing
Aisha, do you consent?
Consent is already given.
Let's make it.
No, but I'm the one saying you need to go.
Able, let's make it a bit more. Aisha, do you consent to or not?
No, I really want other people to come.
Aisha
on
has
board.
declined. Okay.
Oh,
Let's
sorry.
take her
Thank
name
you for
out.
the offer. Thank you for the
Yes.
offer, but I really would love to have someone else come, and then I can
Modu,
try.
please take her name off. She has declined.
Thank you.
Well, Aisha, the good thing you've served. Otherwise, I was going to force you, but you have served definitely, diligently.
Oh, I
I don't want to force you.
You've seen
But
what I went through.
Let's get others, please. We have
What I went through
about 50 members.
running around UNDP office with our documents, our receipts, our invoices. Man, thank you so much, but no thanks.
It's okay. It's nice.
Is it okay to nominate Khadija for this position, please?
It's open. We cannot stay in it. That's why we are open. We'll get to Khadija.
No, I'm sorry. I can't.
You can or you can't.
Yeah, definitely. Try and nominate someone else for that position, please.
A lady was in this position and she did a very good job of that. Okay, guys. Who else is nominating anybody? The guys they are not bold enough to nominate themselves now. Who is bold enough to nominate someone? Knowing that the person is
Emily, everything.
Come on, guys.
Then say on quickly. Then you go then. Okay, guys, sorry, just like 5 seconds. Emilia wants to say something real quick, and you can nominate anybody who can just do the closing. Tell them anybody.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption, guys. My fellow coaches, please, and Mr. Chairman, I have another engagement right now. It was supposed to be at 4, but at least I've stayed. Almost 27 minutes have gone by. So please, I want to opt out, and then I have a closing, but I shall step in for that, please. Thank you so much for availing yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
so
Emilia
much.
was supposed to give a closing remark. Maybe it's Mr. Chair.
Leila, we want to say a big thank you to you for your service. It was really wonderful.
Yeah.
We cannot thank you enough.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go ahead.
So, Chair, I just want to say something here.
Yes,
for us
go ahead.
that have been serving as regional reps, Simon, Safi, I think CDB, can we step up? Can we come in and fill this position? It's another team that we need to build to continue this
I agree.
that has been started.
I
If
agree.
we can step up to the next level, this is why I did not refuse the nomination as executive director. We
Absolutely.
can step up to the next level, and then someone also will come in. We used as the general chairperson position as a grooming stage. So we prepare the next team as well. I think, guys, it's a step up. So for administration, contracts and finance, I nominate Boubacar Sidibe. Boubacar Sidibe, please, don't say no.
Boubacar Sidibe, your name is given forward as contracts and finance. Sidibe, are you on this call?
Yeah, everyone, I am
This is an
definitely.
opportunity, Sidibe.
Yeah. Honestly. Thank you so much.
Please.
But for now, honestly, my company is keeping me so engaged. Honestly, I might not perform as expected. Please, guys, forgive me. Don't worry.
This is a part-time work.
Exactly, it's not full time, right?
Mr. Fati wants me to put in the money of our company to ABC. He say.
Uba, this is an opportunity. Please, let's all serve the country in so many different ways.
Yeah, Sidibe,
Let's see if-
please accept it. Sidibe, I also seconded it.
Sidibe, come on, please.
Have their hands up, Safi and Lami. Then you can just unmute and comment, please.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Now,
Mr.
I want
Fati.
to. Yeah, before confirming, I want to understand because I am more based in the region, so I think it might need at least people to be focused in the coast. What do we? Yeah.
Yeah, the truth is, yeah, you need to be accessible to, because that's contracts and finance is one of the key. The secretariat, in fact, depends on this role. So your accessibility is very, very important. To be frank enough, yes.
So until we are pro URR, So let me just let it go, please.
But we have Safi and Ahmad, whose hands are up. Please, let's listen to you and see.
Then why not, Sidibe,
Okay,
you
good
can take the
afternoon.
monitoring and evaluation, or you take the administration official?
Thank you. I've been following, but due to other engagements, I was working on something, but I was listening. So it was amazing from Aisha's presentation and the contribution of all the participants. Yeah, so I'm interested when it comes to monitoring, evaluation, project management, research. So I may not be the officer, but I want to work with the M&E officer, so we can help each other and learn from each other and then make the project better.
Currently, there is nobody there.
My
It's an opportunity that you want to take because
You want to be there
there's
first.
nobody there. This is an
Yes.
opportunity you want to take and make a difference in people's lives, your life and the lives of your fellow colleagues, and also the lives of businesses, entrepreneurs. So Ahmed, this is something you think you can do, and I think I would recommend you to do it.
Yes, please, Ahmed. I think you can assume that.
Ahmed. Yeah, you can, and then you'll be able to attract somebody.
Don't say no. You can do it.
Asking it out. I think, yeah, that's good.
If
We
I
have
may,
two more,
I may,
contract and
if I may nominate, I guess we are allowed to nominate. So
Yes, yes, yeah.
right. So already, I guess Ahmad you confirmed that, right? So monitoring and evaluation for the contract and finance, I'll nominate Adama Ba. She's a lady, Adama Ba.
Is Adama on this call?
Adama Ba is on this call. Contracts and finance.
Adama, it's an opportunity to serve.
Yes, he's on the call.
Adama.
Adama, speak up, please, if you can hear us.
There's the mother and father of all creations. Don't say no. Adama, you are muted. Can you unmute the mother and father of all creations? Adama is muted. Maybe somebody needs to call Adama and say that Adama, you are nominated. And Adama, you can text if you're not able to. Yes, Adama is now unmuted.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Adama.
Afternoon, Adama.
Thank you so much for having me here. I was actually good engaged with other official engagement, so that's why I was actually a bit far from the phone. So,
Okay.
what position am I nominated for, please?
For the contracts and finance.
Contacts and finance.
Yes.
Okay.
And you being Adama, the mother and father of all creation, you can only accept this one.
I am fine with that because for now I am actually based in the West Coast region. So I think I'm that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adama, and congratulations.
Thank you, Adama.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we have one more, right?
Yes, sir.
That's admin officer.
Yes, admin officer.
Yes. We have a self-nomination, or we have somebody nominating?
Okay, can I nominate Ibrahim Jassy? Jassy, I don't know whether you're still on, listening, following through.
Yes, you are nominated for the position of administration officer.
Jassy?
Jassy, please come up. He's able. He's available.
Yeah, Jassy, I nominate you.
I seconded
I
that.
say you. I say you. I'm talking you.
You are a senior coach. You are a senior coach.
Jassy, I nominate you.
Exactly,
You, first
man.
of all, you are a veteran.
I say you.
He is indeed.
You are a veteran, so I think you'll be a good fit.
It's good you spotted that, Aisha. It's good you spotted him, man.
Yes.
He's
You're
a
trying to
very
be
resourceful person.
and be on the low, but yeah, there you have it.
Why is the black people, when they are very good, they decide to come out of themselves and say, I can do it. I like Safi. Safi was the only one who came out boldly, and Ahmad also came out boldly.
Right.
He wanted to dodge, he wanted to dribble all of us. But he refused to be dribbled by Ahmad.
Yes,
That's it. Can you please accept this?
Guys, please confirm this, so we move on. You're the only one holding us now. Back.
Anyway, I was going to use distance as my excuse, but it's something that has been brought up. I don't know. Because I'm based in Kerawan, so otherwise, it isn't a problem.
I'm good to go. My only reservation is the distance.
The distance. Yes.
It's genuine.
Oh wow, that's a challenge.
It's genuine, but it depends on how you want to look at it. So if there's any other person also who thinks that he can support in this way, we are welcome. So Jase is on the line, and we welcome another nomination. People are so good, they will not come out and say I can do it. People are so good, will not come out and say I can do it.
Exactly, I was going to say.
Confidence is what builds this world. I'm telling you.
No, Major.
But that just important because the administration officer also is very good for the secretariat. You do a lot of work for the secretariat. Distance may be a disadvantage.
Right.
That is what I wanted to mention, Mr. Chair, because the administration officer needs to be on the ground because we are working on having this. So they will be
all
needed.
the small write-ups, all these things, meeting requests, all this, everything is organized by the administrative officer. So it's like close.
I want to make this suggestion.
Yes.
Yeah, with regards to this position, that is the administration officer, which is very key. Jassy did not decline, but looking at the distance where he is far, and then he cannot perform effectively as we may expect, because these are responsibilities that if you said yes, meaning you have to perform diligently. So with that, I want to propose to see whether the Mr. Fati can still hold on in the position while be supported by Jassy for the meantime.
I just want to make an nomination
We need
for this
people
position.
on the ground. That's
On the ground. We make people on the ground. We have been managing the party. We've been managing with him. Well,
Party is not here, so a
Yeah.
lot of the things like we need to update him. But he's doing a good job in his position.
Absolutely.
Yes, if you allow me, I want to nominate.
Go ahead.
I want to nominate Simon Correa.
Simon,
I want
yes.
to nominate Simon. He's always in the combos here. So from West Coast to the combos, it's not a big deal. And
Simon
considering
Correa.
that me and him have been working together. So Simon, I've not seen him online. It seems like he's escaped. Can someone track him down for us, please?
Can you call him, please?
Yes, I'll call him right away. Yeah.
Just call him.
I think that is perfect. Simon is a perfect candidate.
So we're waiting on Simon's confirmation. I think someone is reaching out to him. Yeah, so in the meantime, I guess we still have one more position that we would be nominating. Then if everything is confirmed, then these people would be added to the ABC Secretariat group, inshallah, and we'll be working with them during the transition period.
Which other person?
Now we have the administration officer. That is the one pending, administration officer.
Yeah, that's what we call.
Yeah, I think this person would be at the office, right, Fatih?
Yes, like this administration officer.
But I want to ask something. I want to ask a question.
We need someone that's like readily available, something like that, at least physically.
Yeah,
And
so
maybe
just
Cool. So I think so,
So
yeah.
is it that the steering committee did not want to take any responsibility? If that is so, then why not the one who was handling the position continue with it?
Let's have patience for a while and see what happens. We are almost at the end.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Keita.
Yes, Simon has duly accepted my nominations.
Oh.
He's struggling with his connection to connect back, but he's duly accepted, and he's just wanted to do, all he needed is an orientation. I guess we put him through together, so he knows what is expected and what is to do. Because like as I said, it's not just that they're just going to put their hands up. Some of us coming in will be given some time, at least coach a little into the position before they finally put their hands up. And besides, they will be just on the sideline anyways as coaches, fully fledged coaches for that matter. So Simon has accepted.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Vacant positions for us now.
Indeed. There's going to be a transition. So, inshallah. Thank you.
Yeah, great.
Wow, that was good. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your participation. And congratulations.
The powers vested in me. Let me now announce.
Elected or selected.
Let me now announce the new secretariat elected into office.
Yes.
Today, the 7th of April 2025. My pleasure to announce that the new executive director is Momodu Lamin Keita. Congratulations. The contract
Thank you, guys.
finance
Thank you so much.
is now Adama Bah. The monitoring and evaluation officer is Ahmad M. Sise. The administration officer is Simon A. Mendy. Simon is Korea or Mendy?
Korea.
Simon is Korea. Yeah.
Simon Korea.
Non Korea. The communications officer is Safi Jang. This is congratulations to all of you. And I have no doubt that this team, I have no iota of doubt that this team is going to do extremely well, because most of them have been already involved in what we do. And with just a simple push and commitment, I'm sure they will get to the next level. Word of advice, it's not going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy. But you know what? That's why you have taken the challenge to break the barriers. And I am always available for advice, for support, and for anything that you think I can do in terms of networking to make you achieve or realize your objectives. And I would also, at this point, I just want to thank the outgoing secretariat. Emilia has done a wonderful job. Contracts and finance, Aisha, wonderful job. We never had monitoring and evaluation. We had people coming in and putting in the different roles. Momodu has done an extremely wonderful job. Party and also what's the name of the other members? I can remind you. I'm beginning to forget.
Yes. We had Mohammed Koka for a short while. And initially we had Mariama initially.
Mariama was also there initially.
Yes.
And who else? I think these were some of the people that we worked with.
Yeah, and of course Modu Cham, you mentioned him.
Modu Cham.
Oh yeah. I thought you mentioned him. Yeah, he actually, yes.
This was the charm. Was
It's
really,
also part
really,
of
really
part
helpful.
of
And
us.
this was a team that really was
Yeah,
committed.
the research and development.
Research and development, yes, at the time.
That was
We are so grateful for your service, and we want to say a big thank you. Please continue to work with them as long as necessary. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, up to 6 months, if they need, because they need a soft landing so that they can succeed and do much better than we did. And on that note, I want to say thank you so much. Congratulations to the new ones, and bravo to the outgoing team. Thank you. Back to you, Fatih. Maybe before we finish, we will want, maybe on behalf of the new executive, maybe the executive director to say a few words. But before, let's hear from Fatih.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Thank you so much for those wonderful remarks and for being with us throughout today's event, and for being there before supporting this process. Thanks to your expertise and your commitment, we are able to usher in a new phase of secretariat members. And these are people that we can attest to their commitment, their level of professionalism, and then the sense of duty towards the Association of Business Coaches. We've worked with them on a few projects, and we believe, we are very much optimistic they would carry the part in this, the level that we all expect. Special thanks to my team, Aisha. I guess all these things wouldn't have been possible without having this team. Not only are we not thanking them, but we are also praying for their success, in the next endeavor. And our doors are open, like we discussed in the secretariat. An AGM has been conducted, but we are not letting you go in the dark. We will be with you. Personally, I told Aisha that, and the members of the secretariat, that I will be back in the Gambia pretty soon, perhaps in the next two months, and I'm ready to volunteer time and resources the first 2-3 months to work with any team that is on the ground to ensure that we implement some of the concepts or activities that we start. So our doors are open. My doors are open. You can reach out to us at any point in time to get us implement some of these things, that we have. So once again, thank you to my team. It's been many years from 2021. We've been going up and down, trials and tribulations, but thank God we're able to hold on. Not many people had the belief that this was going to be possible, due to other projects that, started, and they were a history after 2-3 months. But ABC is still here. Today we've ushered in a new team, and we believe this team will achieve more than what we've achieved. We are here to guide you. We are here to support you. Like I said, knock on our doors. It's not going to be easy, like the chair said. It's going to be very tough. You're going to be broke. You're going to, spend your time. You're going to spend your resources, but just push. Look at the greater future. Look at what's going to benefit the coaches, and of course, the Gambia. So on that note, I would like to thank you again, Mr. Chair, and of course the coaches for attending and for nominations, and congratulations to the newly elected secretariat. We are looking forward to having you have an office and operate not virtual, because most of our operations were virtual, but they were also very much effective. There are instances where we had physical operations, meetings and all that. So, but we need to have an office space. The administration office needs to be working on a daily basis. We need to have this association established. We need to professionalize it. We need to have all these IPs contracting coaches from ABC. We need to make our coaches professional. We need to build ethics. We need to train them very well, at all levels of training, master training. So this is something that we are looking forward to, and we hope your team will help us, get that kind of objective that we're looking at. So on that note, once again, Mr. Newly elected ED, Executive Director, the button is yours to share with us a remark, on behalf of your team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fatih, for steering us through from 2021 to date. As I assume the mantle of leadership as Executive Director of the Association of Business Coaches, I seek for your guidance and blessings, me and my team, of course, we will need to steer the affairs of our beloved Coaches Association. I believe there's a lot has been achieved, but there's still more to be done. This is going to be an achievement. This is going to be something that we need to work on together. We don't want the flag to fall down anymore. The first executive has raised the bar, and this should be a motivation for us also to double up, to do even more. They have shown their commitment to support us all the way. They're just stepping aside, mind you, they're not going away, stepping away. This gives an opportunity to be able to communicate, to knock on their doors, asking for their support and guidance until we are firm on our feet. I believe, like I said earlier, the concept that we have developed for the field day and the Excellence Summit is something that really can kickstart our tenure in office. Together, we were able to achieve much. But again, as the chair and experienced fellow coaches and mentors that we have, we implore on you for your continued guidance, to give us a wake-up call, to stop us and redirect us if we are going out of line or order. I look forward to working with everyone more and more. Again, we engage the regional coaches and coaches in every, especially fully fledged ones, to be steadfast in coaching, in spreading the word of ABC to create more awareness on social media, in our regions, everywhere, every time. So it's a journey that we cannot take just by ourselves as executive committee. We're just steering the affairs, but we have the greater number or the bigger force behind us. So we call on you to stand by us all the way through. So on that note, it's been 5 o'clock here at my time. I would say thank you so much. It's been a worldwide ABC AGM, and I look forward to having more successful ones together. And then I say thank you and congratulations to the executive elect. Thank you.
Yeah, we are coming to close soon, huh? Soon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, incoming executive director, for those remarks. Like I said, be rest assured of our support. Isa is on the ground. She's the, I can say she's the blood. She's been so instrumental, in ensuring that the ABC survive until now. So please make best use of our expertise and our experience, and then every other member of the secretariat. So Aisha, it wouldn't be fair to close this without giving you the platform to share some words. Thank you.
Perhaps maybe she just used it as the closing remarks.
Oh, really? Closing remarks? Oh, okay.
What do you think?
No problem. I wanted you to do it, but no problem.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just make it quick. It's time for Astro already.
Thank
I'm a
you.
little emotional. I don't know why. Well, I think I do. I think what it is, I'm happy. That's one. And just the long way that from where we started to where we are now, it's been a long road. Yes. Coming into the ABC, we came in as a task force. We are selected from some IPs to form a team called the task force, and then we went for the stakeholder consultative meetings in every region. But here we are today as secretariat members, outgoing ones. It's very emotional because ABC is very dear to all of us. Me personally, one of the main reasons why I didn't leave the ABC until now is because of the love I have for our association. I just didn't have the heart to just exit. It was easy to go when matters became tough or got tough. It's very easy to just be like, you know what, I'm out. But I just couldn't. And to be here with my team until we have new members that will occupy this secretarial position is very emotional for me. And I'm just so happy that we have this team. Keita, I know him for a while now. He's like family for real. He knows my elder siblings, some of them. So I call him Big Brother. So I know him being the executive. I couldn't think of a more suitable person for real. There are many suitable people, but among the lot, I think he is definitely there. So I'm so glad to have you and the rest of the team. I believe that you have a good team, or we have a good team. Safi, Simon, Ahmed, Adama. So yeah, thank you all for assuming this position. And like we mentioned, we're not going to leave you immediately. We will take you through until we're sure that, okay, or at least until you tell us that, you know what, we're good now. Then we can take our exit and surrender fully. You already have your positions, don't mind me, but as far as our, technical support is concerned, we're still with you until you don't deem us, until you deem that, okay, you know what, this is it, we're good now, then we can leave you all. So thank you all so much. I don't have much to say, but I'm really glad we had this AGM. It's really, really, really worthy. And thank you all for your time and for attending. Mr. Chairman, I can't thank you enough. You're a very busy man. I was really skeptical whether you were going to join because I know you, you go to work and stuff. So the time, I was a little concerned, but I'm so glad you took the time off work to be with us all through, and everyone else, my colleagues, Mamadou Fati, he's also like a brother, even though he's been gone for a while, but it's as though he's still here with us because I'm always on the phone with him whenever we have something to talk about. And my fellow colleagues as well, Emilia, Cham, these are all incredible team members and colleagues as well. So thank you all for your service. Yes, I'm just happy to have worked with a great team. And I'm not going to do justice if I don't thank our board. Mr. Sadi Bujame has been very instrumental, even before inception of ABC. I mean, we all know Sadi. He's full of vigor, full of enthusiasm. He's such a go-getter, and he has helped so many entrepreneurs, together with Mr. Juve, and the rest of the team as well, and of course our certifying board as well. So everybody, thank you all for your service. I would like to conclude this unexpected speech of mine. I would like to conclude it here. Thank you all for your attention.
Thank you very much, Aisha, for that closing remark. And thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you to the members for attending. On that note, this brings us to the end of this annual general meeting, the 7th of April, 2025. Until then, the new secretary will reach out and carry on the responsibilities whilst we work with them on the transition period. We thank you all for attending, and then have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Yes, Aisha. I hope I don't miss.
Have some assets. We have some assets. Sorry, we have for the secretarial members. But Keita, we'll talk in detail. We have
after, yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yes,
computers. Computer actually with a monitor that was donated to us by GIZ, Swipe and his team. Yes. So we have some.
We should even thank them definitely. Swipe and his team.
Yes.